salam sejahtera. Hari ini kumpulan kami akan menayangkan sebuah video untuk assignment Political Science, dan negara yang kami pilih adalah negara Oman. Di dalam video ini kami akan menceritakan sejarah negara Oman, sistem politik yang terdapat di dalam negara Oman dan keadaan politiknya. Dalam video ini juga kami akan menganalisis sistem politik dan keadaan politik yang terdapat di dalam negara Oman ini dan mengaitkannya dengan konsep politik yang telah dipelajari di dalam kelas.
Sultanate of Oman is a country which is located on the southeastern of the Arabian Peninsula. It is ruled by Sultan Qaboos bin Said al-Said. During the 17th century, Oman was a powerful empire. It was competing with Portugal for impact in Indian Ocean. Looking back around 1,000 years ago, Oman is one of the world's old inhabited cities. Between 1507 and 1650, Portugal occupied Muscat because of the importance of position on trade routes to the east. In 1737, the Persians took over Oman and they were driven out by Al Said dynasty. In the late of 17th century, Saif bin Sultan came along and he became the Imam of Oman, and the process of extension started down to the east coast of Africa and to Gwara, which is recently in Pakistan. Due to the maritime trade, Oman became a powerful regional trading power. Later on, Oman and Great Britain signed an agreement of friendship. Because of the crisis in 1856, the Omani Empire was divided among Oman, Muscat and Sultanate of Zanzibar. Muscat and Zanzibar were ruled by the sultans. On the other hand, the inner of Oman was controlled by the Imam. On the 23rd of July 1970, Sultan Qaboos came up to rule Oman. Since this time, Sultan Qaboos started developing Oman by building schools and providing health services. Furthermore, he focused on the economy in terms of exporting goods outside and inside of the country. Therefore, Oman became a modern country since. Sultan Qaboos has divided equally the tribal, regional and ethnics. Also, he developed his people's quality of living. He stated Oman's first constitutions that guarantees rights within the framework of Quranic and customary law.
Friday prayer in Oman's second largest city of Sohar, and more than 2,000 protesters turned the main traffic intersection into a place of worship. The anti-government sentiment here in Oman differs from the rest of the region's turmoil in two key ways. There's been much less violence and much more love for their leader.
We are making this to support the Sultan, not to face the Sultan. This is another thing. We are just facing the corruption here.
Sultan Qaboos Al Said brought peace to Oman soon after taking power in a palace coup 41 years ago. He also delivered paved roads, a public health system and more women's rights than other Gulf countries. But like the rest of the Arab world, Omanis now yearn for more. Military helicopters buzz over the crowd, but there hasn't been a repeat of last week's violence, where at least one protester was killed by riot police, while a shopping centre, police station and government building were all torched. These protesters say they denounce acts of violence, but hope a calm, peaceful plea will be heard by their beloved leader.
If he did know, he will change, we are sure.
How long do you plan to stay here for?
Until all our demands will be achieved.
The role of the military is key here now, respected by the people much more than the police, but they have very little experience in dealing with civil unrest, leaving the days ahead filled with uncertainty.
Jadi Encik, apakah yang Encik faham tentang sistem pentadbiran di Oman? Setahu saya, sistem pentadbiran di Oman menggunakan pemerintahan beraja. Maksudnya, raja menjadi ketua negara dan dia mengawal sistem pemerintahan dari semua aspek, contohnya sosial, ekonomi dan lain-lain.
Apa anda tahu tentang ciri-ciri pentadbiran negara Oman?
Oh, negara Oman ya. Negara Oman setahu saya dia memberi 4 pecahan perintah sistem pentadbiran lah. Pertama iaitu dari segi sistem monarki dia, ke sistem judikal dia, sistem majlis perundingan dan akhirnya adalah majlis pecah perintah lah.
Yang tu je.
Sejahtera kepada semua, hari ini saya akan bertanya kepada salah seorang responden. Soalannya macam ini, apakah pandangan Anda, adakah negara Oman mempunyai partai politik?
Pada pandangan saya, negara Oman tidak menggunakan sistem parti politik. Hal ini kerana negara Oman lebih menggunakan hukum syariah atau lebih juga dikenal sebagai hukum Islam dan juga common law in race untuk mengatasi segala masalah sosial dan perdagangan. Manakala Sultan juga merangkap sebagai Perdana Menteri, Menteri Pertahanan, Menteri Kewangan dan juga Menteri Luar Negeri.
Hai Kak, selamat petang. Saya ingin bertanya, jika diberi pilihan sistem politik dan pentadbiran negara manakah anda pilih, sama ada Oman ataupun Malaysia?
Bagi pendapat saya akan lebih memilih sistem pemerintahan Malaysia.
Okay.
Sebab dalam sistem pemerintahan Malaysia ni rakyat yang diberi macam rakyat yang memilih pemerintahnya, diberi peluang untuk memilih pemerintahnya. So, yalah.
Terima kasih.
Pemerintahan yang bercorak kepada monarki. Manakala di Malaysia pula mereka menggunakan 3 sistem pemerintahan, iaitu badan perundangan, badan eksekutif dan badan kehakiman.